What's up, billionaires? Welcome back to my channel. So today is a very special day. Today is the solar eclipse new moon in 18 degrees Leo. So what does that mean, right? Let's translate it. Okay, so today is a very, very big day astrologically up in the stars. It is the third eclipse of our little eclipse season. This is the end of eclipse season. We just had a lunar eclipse in Aquarius, I believe, and then the one before that, I want to say it was like, I don't know what sign. I don't want to say the wrong one. I'm sorry that I didn't upload videos for those eclipses. I was really honestly just feeling them like super hard, and I was like, you know what? The best thing for me to do right now is to take time for myself. You know, you shouldn't be really serving other people if you really need to focus on yourself right now. So this is a time when we are releasing a lot of energies, a lot of bad habits, and also starting up new projects that we have ended. So it is a new moon, so it is, you know, a beginning, but I believe we have 6 planets in retrograde. That's crazy. That's crazy. So the planets that are retrograde right now are Mercury, retrograde 14 degrees in Leo, and Mars is also retrograde, but in Aquarius at 0 degrees. So these two are canoodling, okay? So Mercury, a lot of things are going to be lost in translation, but it is in Leo. So there are going to be like some egos getting in the way of the message getting out. So just don't let your ego get in the way. So it was my kitty cat. So one of our planets that isn't retrograde, which is Libra, Venus, which is in Libra Venus is in Libra at 5 degrees. So this is all about balance. Venus is at home when it's in Libra. Libra rules Venus, okay? So it's all about balance and harmony and love and attraction and romance and appearances and vanity and beauty, all of those things. Like Venus rules your Instagram aesthetic on your feed, you know? How you trying to match up the colors and, oh, I want this photo to look like this. Oh, I can't post this photo yet because it doesn't go with my Instagram aesthetic, you know? That's Venus. That's Venus. All about appearances, all about the outer, you know? Okay, so the other planets that we have are retrograde are Saturn. Saturn, Uranus, and Pluto are all retrograde in Capricorn. So what does this mean? Okay, so Uranus wants to create change. 2 degrees retrograde in Capricorn. So Uranus wants to change things. If you've been going one way and doing it really, really long, it's time to change things up. For example, like I love drinking these little drinks, like my caffeine, it's organic, you know, but it's still not great for me. So I'm weaning myself off of it, right? So I'm having less and less of it, making it more of an occasion, a special thing that I consume like once in a while. You know, you can't have these every day. You can't drink coffee every day. If you're drinking coffee every day right now, you should not. If you're smoking weed every day right now, you should not. If you're drinking alcohol every weekend, every day, you should not. These are things that you probably already know, but you're avoiding. So it's time to face the facts. If something is not benefiting you or helping you, it's time to let that shit go. That includes fake friends. Yes, fake friends are coming out of the shadows right now. So whoever is not texting you back or has just never come over to your place and has always been like, oh no, come to my place, come to my place, come to my place, and they've never been to your place, maybe just consider that, you know, especially with Venus and Libra. It's time to make sure that there's balance and harmony in your life as well as your friendships. You know, Libra rules the 3rd house of communication, siblings, and friendships. So make sure that you have a balanced relationship. Make sure that people aren't just taking from you. You want to not give too much of yourself away. Your energy is sacred, okay? And people want that. People want your energy. It is gold, okay? So make sure you're not just giving it away for free. You know, not meaning that you should sell your friendship and be like, oh my God, 15 bucks for a coffee date. You know, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying make sure it's an even exchange, because everything is an energetic exchange and you must make sure that you're getting enough energy that you're putting out. well, even more, you know, like that's what money is. We consume things like air and food and clothing and rent. You know, we need to pay all these things in order to sustain a lifestyle, right? And so we need to get a job to like pay our rent, pay our food, pay our bills, you know. But you need to make more money than you're spending on those things, right? Because you want money to like to shop and to have fun and go get your nails done and this, you know? So you need to be getting more energy back than you're putting out. So in order to make sure that you're doing that, you know, make sure you're not watching TV every day. Like I'm guilty of doing that. Like not just regular TV, but like YouTube. Like I'll be catching myself watching YouTube every day, and it's like that's not healthy no matter what. Like doing anything every day is not healthy unless it's meditation and yoga. Those are definitely things you should do every day. So make sure that you're incorporating these healthy rituals, because everything is a ritual. So what is your ritual? Is that TV and food and eating food while watching TV, consumption on consumption? Or are you creating? Are you painting? Are you writing? Are you dancing? Are you singing? What are you creating right now? Make sure that's balanced with your consumption. Create more than you consume. That is my motto that I live by. Always, always. Because that's harmony, that's balance, and that's what Venus wants for us right now. Okay, so the other planets that are in retrograde, I mentioned that Saturn, Uranus, and Pluto are all retrograde in Capricorn. So Capricorn is very level-headed, very grounded, very goal-oriented. You know, Capricorn knows where it's going in 6 months, in a year. You know, Capricorn is very, very good with money, you know, so you need to channel that energy from it. The negative sides of Capricorn can be just like Taurus, you know, too stubborn. Capricorn, I believe, is a fixed earth sign, you know, so it can be very stubborn. So you need to make sure that you're open to new ideas, open to hearing ways of change, because Uranus is all about change right now. And Neptune, or Pluto, you know, Pluto is all about death and rebirth. So you got to shed those skins, baby. Let it go. If it is not serving you, let it go. That's what this time is about. Release, release, release. Because you need to make room for what is coming into your life. You want all these new things. You want a new relationship. You want money. You want a new job. You want new friends, right? You need all that, right? So make room for it. Clear out the old and bring in the new. You're not just going to receive all these things that you want without cleaning up first, right? Like, you're not going to get a new couch if your old one is still sitting there, right? You got to get that shit out, and you got to bring in the new one. So whatever that may be, even if it's literal, and it's like, yeah, clean your room, so you want to get new stuff, new clothes, so clean out your closet, give stuff away. Like, you need to make room for what is coming in, because right now, this eclipse, it's wrapping up eclipse season, right? So you need to really just let all of it go. Just inhala, exhala. See, I need to even catch myself when I'm talking too fast and just moving too fast. It's probably all this freaking caffeine, you know? Like, you need to slow down. So be able to catch yourself. Like, I'm aware that, hey, I'm rambling right now. I'm talking really fast. So take a deep breath with me. Let it all go, okay? It's all good. You're blessed. I read this really cool quote on Instagram yesterday, and it was like, instead of waking up and saying, oh, I have to go to work, reword it and say, I get to go to work. Because some people are out there, they're on the street begging for money because no one will hire them, right? So be grateful that you have a job. Be grateful that you have amazing family, amazing friends, a house, a roof above your head. I know people probably say this all the time, you know, like, be grateful for what you have, like, other people don't have it, you know, but it's true. Not everyone has the blessings that we have, and usually when we live with them every day and we get used to seeing our family and seeing our friends, we take those things for granted. So just know that whatever you're taking for granted, the universe is going to take away from you because you're unaware of it, and the universe needs to give that to someone who will be grateful for it. Okay, so Neptune is also retrograde. Neptune is retrograde in 15 degrees Pisces. So Neptune is just foggy AF. Like, Neptune is like a hot boxed car. Like, you can't see clearly, you don't know what's going on, you don't know where things are at, like, what is real, what is not, am I hallucinating, is that really there? That's Neptune. Neptune plays with the veils. Neptune is all about fantasy versus reality. So Neptune it's really interesting because it's like all these planets have good intentions. I like to think of the planets as people, you know? So Neptune, like all of these planets want to help us. They want to see us grow. They want to see us succeed and head for our dreams. Like there is no bad planet. There is no good planet. They all have their negative and positive traits. So with Neptune, it's like the negative traits are it can pull you in to this side of drugs and alcohol and substances, you know? Neptune is all about that. It's all about, you know, the veils and trying to differentiate between what is real and what is fake. So it wants you to succeed, again, like all these planets do, but Neptune, so Neptune is very creative. It's very flowy. It's very like, very chill, very wavy. You know, it just makes me want to move like this. Like this is Neptune energy, you know? But it's also like, hey, come out of that fog. Like you have to wake up and you have to like go to work. You have to hustle. It's time to hustle now. So it's time to just drop the distractions and drop whatever was holding you back. So for me, it was like I was just smoking way too much weed, right? Like it became like a daily thing. And again, like I said, nothing should be every day except meditation and yoga and creating. That should be every day. Not caffeine, not marijuana, not alcohol. And Neptune is full of those. It's not that Neptune wants to push this on you and be like, yes, like peer pressure, like take all these things, you know, and come to my world. But it, a little bit is. And it's just, again, how you deal with it. Just like technology. Like, are you going to use Instagram to get insecure and hate your body and get jealous of all these pretty girls? Or are you going to use Instagram to network and get sponsorships, you know, and hustle and make money? These planets are just like technology. It's like, how are you going to use it? Are you going to use it to help you or to hurt you? You decide. So that's what this moon is about. It is a new moon, so new beginnings, a new chance to restart, you know. Every day is a new day. So if you're feeling a little lost, a little confused, just know that these retrogrades, they are crazy, you know, especially with Mercury retrograde. We always know that communication, things get lost in translation. Mercury also rules transportation and technology. So usually what happens during Mercury retrograde, I can never request an Uber. I'll have to request like 5 Ubers and they won't work, you know, and that's just Mercury because it rules technology and transportation and communication. That's like all Uber, you know, like, so avoid Uber during Mercury retrograde, basically. In Mars retrograde, angry people on the road, you know, like Mars is all about action and how you do things. So, and in Aquarius at 0 degrees, it's like starting at square one. 0 degrees is a critical degree. So it just think before you speak, basically, because Mars and Mercury are both retrograde, so they both definitely affect each other. What else? Okay, so the North Node is retrograde 5 degrees in Leo. My North Node actually is in Leo. That's like my only thing in Leo. So that's all about your destiny. It's all about stepping into your full potential. Most of the time we see our potential, we recognize it, we're like, it's right there, but like, I still don't believe in myself, I still don't think I can reach that full potential, but it's like, no bish, like, it's right here, it's right now, like, yes or no, go for it. It's time to go for it. Everything in the universe is supporting you right now and telling you to go for it. Whatever it is, go for it. Release the distractions, don't let them get in your way, because there are negative energies that want to distract you and want to keep you from succeeding. So you can't let them. You have to hop in with your angels, with your guides, with your ancestors, whatever you want to call them. You have to ask them for help. And I promise once you do, they will be right there to guide you every second, because they already are. Even if you're unaware of it, they're with you and they're guiding you. So I hope this message resonated, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Chiron is also retrograde. So we have 6 planets retrograde, but technically like 8, but like the North Node and Chiron are not planets. The North Node is a node, like the North Node and the South Node, they're nodes. They're more mathematical points rather than planets. And Chiron is an asteroid, the wounded healer, we all know that. Chiron is retrograde in Aries at 1 degree, and he has been there for a while. Chiron has 51-year cycles, so we're feeling that energy for a while. Chiron was recently in Pisces at the beginning of the year, but now it's into Aries because it's like we've healed, we've moved on, you know, and now we're like, we've cleaned up our mess, and it's like, okay, now what? Now what? You have this clean slate. Now what? What are you gonna do with that clean slate? What are you gonna create? What are you gonna create right now? What are you doing with your life? What do you love? Go out and do it. Okay, that's it for me. This video is long enough. I love you all so, so much. If you would like to book a reading with me or get a natal chart done by me, head over to my website, CosetteDeMille.com. All the links are in the description box below. I would love to work with any and all of you. So, yeah. Make sure to follow all my social media, all my Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all of that is down below as well. And yeah, I hope you all have a magical week. I will see you later, billionaires. Okay, ciao.